Hello and welcome back to Chasing Trophies. Another dramatic day in this dramatic T20 World Cup high. What a turn of events have this happened. Australia, the mighty Australians might be falling out of the World Cup. The Italians did put up a fight against the mighty Englishmen, but England did manage to move to the Super 8s along with Sri Lanka. Afghanistan still showing that they are an amazing side, an amazing T20 side, and they can still do a lot of amazing things. But yeah, that was on one of those days, Jampe, you got shocked, but you also got those absolutely, yes, we knew this was going to happen kind of moments. But we also saw our team fight, putting up valiant efforts in their first ever T20 World Cup. So let's start one by one. First of all, it's Afghanistan versus UAE, obviously 160 on the board for United Arab Emirates. A very good partnership by Ali Shan and Shoaib Khan, who came out to bat. Ali Shan, the more slower of the two batsmen, Shoaib Khan getting an aggressive 68 with a 160 strike rate, taking UAE to 116 against Afghanistan. Pick off their bowlers, the most one of the better all-rounders that we've seen in the world, Azmatullah Umar Sai. जिस तरीके से performances जब देते हैं, he looks like there is no better all-rounder than him. 4 wickets for 15 runs in just 4 overs. By Champions Trophy में भी उन्होंने मौत डाला. He's played IPL. He has a lot of experience. But if he gets hitting, there's no one like him as well. Uh, then Afghanistan came out to bat. The star of the South African game couldn't do much today. Gurbaz unfortunately got out, but his counterpart Ibrahim Zadran putting up an amazing 50, giving Afghanistan a good pedestal to start off with. Quickly, then Gulbadi Naib Sadiqullah departing, putting a little pressure, on the Afghans. Junaid Siddiqui had an amazing spell. I think he picked up 2 wickets in his spell of 3 overs or something. बहुत ही अच्छा उन्होंने डाला. But yes, Afghanistan and end up finishing off the job with Umar Zai and Darwish Rasuli, who also played a fantastic hand today, making sure that Afghanistan finished off the job. The table still looks like it's favoring New Zealand and South Africa, but we'll see what happens in that group. Moving on to the next one, do or die for England. Why England अगर ये नहीं जीती match, they're probably out of the T20 World Cup. It'll be a little bit pressurous situation. Italy could probably be the one that is qualified to the Super 8s. Well, as expected, England did do their job, but I think it was an amazing effort by the Italians, by England initially starting off losing Josh Butler. Butler has not been in the best of forms. काफी मुश्किलों से गुजर रहे हैं. जॉर्ज बटलर वन टाइप ऑफ शॉट खेल रहे हैं, यूजुअली द सेम काइंड ऑफ विकेट दे रहे हैं. बट अगेन देखो, जॉर्ज बटलर ऐसा प्लेयर है, 4,000 रन T20I में हैं उसके. अभी भी आप भरोसा रखोगे उसके ऊपर कि भाई he will get the job done. If it comes to a knockout, if it comes to a Super 8 or a semi-final, you would want to back on your experienced players like Josh Butler. Good to see for England, Phil Salt getting a couple of runs. Their middle order, Tom Banton, your Jacob Bethel pitching in their 23s and 30s respectively. There's a bit of a issue, Harry Brook, the captain, has to lead with inspiration. Kahin na kahin, he needs to provide with the bat. Josh Butler, Harry Brook, these are the players that you look to in a T20 domain, and England aren't finding the runs from these two. So Harry Brook will be a bit under pressure, but then, their savior in this whole tournament has been Will Jacks, followed by Sam Curran. These two again putting up a brilliant partnership to save England. Last 4 or 5 overs, they got a bunch of runs that took England part to that 200. Will Jacks to bhai khatarnak yaar against the Nepal game also, the way he came out in those last overs and hit big sixes. Aaj bhi 53 of 22 deliveries, absolutely smashed it. Jamie Overton coming in, talking out a few. So England, reaching to a 200 plus total. Italy came out to bat, lost one of the Moscow brothers. Justin was still on strike. And Italy ऐसा लग रहा था, अरे यार वन साइड होगा. जोफ्रा आर्चर की जो पेस थी, it was too much for them. Jofra picking up 2 wickets quickly. You thought कि यार maybe Italy, but then Ben Benanti alongside with Justin Moscow putting an amazing partnership. Bhai, they took the game to the English people. England को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, are they going to get knocked out? They were in a bit of a tough situation. They didn't really know how to react, but they held their nerves. Their main star of this whole World Cup, Sam Curran, again coming to the fore for them. The way he has been with the bat, I think he's about 100 runs with the ball. Maybe he's picked up 6 wickets for them so far. But yeah, Ben Menanti and Justin Moscow putting up a good fight. Unfortunately, then Will Jacks also getting up. Adil Rashid, छक्के भी खाए लेकिन फिर wickets भी pick up करे. He picked up a couple of wickets in this over. That changed the momentum of the game in England side. But Grant Stewart also, shout out to him. बहुत अच्छा opportunity का grasp करे. He picked up a very good 45 or 23. बड़े छक्के भाई, बड़े छक्के मार रहा था. But today again, Sam Curran pick up the bowlers for them. 3 for 22 in his 3 overs right now. He didn't even finish his quota. Then Jamie Overton with 3 wickets as well. Taking England over the line. Super 8s में आ चुकी है England alongside the West Indies from this group. There was a bit of a doubt कि भाई will they or will they not, but England coming फोर कमिंग टू द फोर, बहुत ही अच्छा प्रदर्शन आज उनके साथ इन hindsight. But Italy, man, I'm proud of them for some reason. Like, I don't know, they're not even my team, they're not even my nation, but I think the way you see, the Ireland, the Netherlands, the Nepal, the Afghanistan, you put valiant efforts, and this is something that Italy has. I think we should all, clap for them. They should clap for themselves. They should hold their heads up high and, go back. I think it's been an amazing journey for them. You see so many nations that have been playing cricket for a while. Your Scotland as well, your Bangladeshis as well, and Italy coming in a World Cup as a underdog, an underdog, and the way they've performed, the Moscow brothers and the Grant Stewart and the Menenti brothers and the Christian, the leg spinner. I think they've all put up an amazing effort. The fans have been fabulous. They're coming from in numbers, to watch their team, and I think it's been a fabulous thing for England. They'll need to check a few things in these knockouts. First of all, George Butler, then Harry Brook. You have to check your bowlers, man. Like, I think there's a bit of a problem there for them as well. They'll need to look at how they can manage to get the best out of the batsmen mostly, but the bowler also have to be a little bit more economical for them. Adil Rashid gets hit, but then does manage to get wickets. But yeah, they will definitely have to make one or two tweaks in that playing 11 as well to get a little bit more secure, i.e., George Butler and Harry Brook have to step up to the plate. Last game by Australia versus Sri Lanka. We did not expect कि ऐसा थ्रिलर होगा, बिकॉज भाई जिस तरीके से स्टार्ट हुआ था ऑस्ट्रेलिया charging. Travis Head, Mitchell Marsh, almost 100 run partnership. Travis Head gets his 50, Mitchell Marsh gets his 50, 170 रन हो गए उनके 7 ओवर में. उसके बाद पावर प्ले में चिंदिया कर दिए. 10 overs में there are 116. The first wicket falling at 104. Travis Head getting out. Then Mitchell Marsh shortly falling after that. Cameron Green in a bit of pickle. And कहीं ना कहीं आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद ऑस्ट्रेलिया. भाई जिस तरीके का ये गेम पैन आउट हुआ है, इट वाज एक्सेप्शनल. फाइट फ्रॉम श्रीलंका, 104 and like the first wicket falling, 116 and 10. The next 10 was a change. Shanat Jasuria came out, Vikram Rathod came out, Malinga came out with Jasuria, and they started talking at this. You could see कि भाई जयसूर्या कितना गुस्सा में था कि भाई ये acceptable नहीं है. From your pacers, Shamira getting smashed, and they needed some kind of an inspiration. But जो तरीके से they came back after the 10th overs, man, like Tikshana, senior figure in this team, putting up a good bowling display, getting a wicket to his name, but keeping his economic by catches भी ले रहे. Fielding की बात करना पड़ेगा श्रीलंका की. The way they fielded, they saved 20 to 25 runs easily with themselves by the boundary fielding, by the ground fielding, by taking their catches. And shout out to Nisanka, man, what a catch that he's picked in to dismiss Glenn Maxwell. The spinners by Welelage, Dushman Hemanta, who's coming for Hasaranga by incredible bowling, 3 for 37 in his 4 overs, was the star. By the way he turned around the things for Sri Lanka, picking up Travis Head, he picked up Glenn Maxwell, and he picked up Mitchell Marsh. So the important wickets came from his hand, and then one odd wicket for Mendes, but then another bowler that helped them a lot was Welelage. His 4 for 33, 1 wicket, but economical. भाई जो economy है 71 runs में, then Australia बिखर गई for 8 wickets. I think the last 20 runs में 4 या 5-6 विकेट कुछ चले गए थे उनके. ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर ऑन ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ ट्रबल, मैन. एक जगह पे 116 थे 10 ओवर में, round the next 10 overs they only managed to get 70 odd runs and going to 181 ka total. And in Payalkale, again, we didn't know what to expect in the second innings. We saw 225 from Sri Lanka against Oman, but that was a day match. Up second half mein kya honga? Sri Lanka come out to bat first. If they lose wickets, then there should be a bit of pressure. Australia have Zampa, they have Nathan Ellis, they have Xavier Bartlett. There is bowling over there. ऐसा नहीं है कि bowling नहीं है. But the star of the show, man, Pratham Nisanka, what a guy, man. Incredible Asia Cup, incredible IL20 he's been had. And he's been amazing for Sri Lanka by bilaterals. Maybe आप देख लो, tri-series maybe आप देख लो. He was all over the ground, all over the place. Very well complimented. Immediate, start पे कुशाल परेरा out हो गए थे by Marcus Stoinis, but then Nisanka, Mendes putting up a show at the Pallekale. जिस तरीके से partnership develop करे, 50 respectively, they reached their own 50s. Kusal Mendes भाई बहुत ही अच्छा खेला. He came after Nisanka, managed to get to his 50 at an earlier stage than Nisanka, and then Nisanka shortly after Kusal Mendes departed, Nisanka took the charge. भाई he took the charge. जिस तरीके से निशांका ने फर्स्ट तो कैच जो पकड़ा मैक्सवेल का, उसके बाद जो बैटिंग करी है भाई, ही वाज अमेजिंग भाई. हर जगह मारा उन्हें, हर बॉलर को मारा उन्हें. ही डिड नॉट लीव एनीवन I think he hit 100, the first 100 of this T20 World Cup, and I think the second Sri Lankan after Jayawardena to make 100 in a T20 World Cup. 100 of a 52 deliveries with a 192 strike rate, getting five sixes and 10 boundaries by Nissanka. What a performance! What a catch! This guy, surely, man, I'm telling you. शुरू में भी मैं यही बोल रहा था कि भाई ये बंदे से रन अगर आगे श्रीलंका के द टॉप ऑर्डर इज सॉर्टेड. कुशाल मेंडिस हैज बीन अमेजिंग. Then they've got Kamindu Mendes, then they've got Shanaka, then they've got Ratnaike. Pawan Ratnaike also, watch out for this gem, man. 28 of 15, complimenting, hitting six boundaries. Didn't let the momentum drop when Kusal Mendes departed. Stoinis was the only one who picked up wickets. Apart from that, no one stepped up for Bartlett, 2 for 22. No wicket. Marcus Stoinis 2 for 46 in his 4 overs. Went expensive in his last over, particularly. Pawan Ratnaike dismantled him. Ellis 3 for 32, no wickets. Cooper Conley 3 for 27, 4 for 41. Adam Zampa, जो आप expect करते थे. There was a tinge of dew over there in the Pallekele, but very well executed plan from Sri Lanka. They won the toss. They decided to field first. And going into Sri Lanka, आप सोचा अरे field का ही को करेंगे. But जिस तरीके से they performed well, credit to Jayasuriya, credit to Vikram Rathore, credit to Lasith Malinga. They have transformed this team. They've made them a beast at home. Sri Lanka at home have been very dangerous recently. Yes, in a couple of games they have not performed, but overall अगर आप देखो, they've been amazing. Velalake, Hemanta, अगर हसरंगा रहता तो क्या ही होता. Tikshana, and their fielding has been amazing bhai. Like आज की अगर आप जाके highlights देखो, just look at their fielding. That catch from the catch from Nissanka to dismiss Glenn Maxwell, the catch Tikshana is taking. We know Tikshana relatively not the best fielder, but everybody is stepping up for Sri Lanka. Home nation का है तो home pride के साथ खेल रहे हैं. Australia का situation अभी टेढ़ा मेढ़ा है. They have to wait for tomorrow. The biggest game would be Ireland Zimbabwe. We would never be saying this, but right now for their qualification hopes, it is the biggest game. 3 p.m. कल Ireland versus Zimbabwe होगा. अगर Zimbabwe वो हारती है, but they still have an opportunity. अगर श्रीलंका से लास्ट गेम हारती है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ओमान से जीत जाती है, तो then Australia can go through. But if Zimbabwe beat Ireland tomorrow, it's all over for them. They're going to go back. They'll just have to play Oman and return back to their home. But if Zimbabwe lose both their games or win one of their games, Zimbabwe qualify. If they lose both and Australia win again, so Oman net run rate पे आ सकता है and Australia could qualify. So it's all happening out there in this T20 World Cup drama. But again, shout out to Sri Lanka, shout out to Nissanka, shout out to Mendes, shout out to Pawan Ratnaike, the spinner of Sri Lanka, shout out to Italy, man. Again, I'm telling you, it's been an amazing World Cup for them. They should be very proud of themselves. England do qualify. They need a lot of, working in the top order plus middle order runs. They need their bowlers to be a bit more economical, a little bit more expressive. The England, like we know, is what is missing in this World Cup. For Afghanistan, it's been a tough journey, a heartbreak against New Zealand and a bigger heartbreak against South Africa rather. But yeah, it's been an amazing day of T20 World Cup cricket. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribe button, and keep following Chasing Trophies. Thank you everybody for watching.